Hi everybody, Tim Keith with Transform CX. I wanted to reach out to everybody and say have a wonderful holiday season here at the end of 2022 and take a minute to reflect a little bit on this past year and some of the things that we've seen here at Transform CX that we think are important and we hope to carry forward into the next year. I think top of the list continues to be the focus on the employee experience. As you know, we see a lot of, I think, interesting information in the marketplace about what's happening with regard to work from home, virtual workers, side hustles, the great resignation, with the large layoffs at some of the large technology companies, particularly here in San Francisco. I think a lot of people said, oh, it's all over. People are going to be going back to the office where they can, that business owners that own buildings will be in the driver's seat. That being said, I think there's a lot of data out there that really reflects that the work at home model really is here to stay. Talented people with good skills are always in demand, regardless of where they locate. And a lot of these hybrid models, unless they're really tied to specific activities that are specific to driving collaboration with team members, it doesn't happen organically. At least it doesn't appear to be happening organically. I know within our organization, we're 100% virtual. We've been that way from the beginning, and we lean in heavily on stand-up meetings, lots of side conversation, leveraging the technology tools, and we do very structured team events, whether they're virtual or physical in real life get-togethers. That being said, the other part of employee experience also continues to be a big driver, which is, are you preparing your employees for success? What does that look like? I know from some work I did a few years ago, and I think it still holds very current, there are three big drivers in retention and what keeps people engaged in the work that they do. It's compensation, it's training, and it's engagement. I don't think you can look at any one of those separate from the others, and you have to look at them all together with regard to not only your customer-facing staff, the people that are often the lowest paid people but drive the greatest part of your experience for your customers, but also at their supervisors and their managers. Are they getting the training, the tools that they need, and the engagement from their supervision so that they feel comfortable, that they know what's going on, that they know what's expected of them and what is happening in the future. So again, for us, we really think the big drivers over this last year continue to be employee experience, which drives effective customer experience, which drives profitability, whether that's revenue retention, revenue growth, and cost containment. So again, that's for the employee, that's a combination of compensation. And again, it's not just throwing money at the problem, it's the right compensation for the right elements. It is training. And training is not a peanut butter thing. It is not to be spread because everybody gets the same training, although that can be part of it. It has to be, what does the individual need to be successful, to do their work, and prepare for their next job if you're into developing your employees, which is pretty critical with the current employee base. And last but not least, it's engagement. And are you allowing enough time and opportunity for your supervisors and your managers to effectively engage with their staff? The other big pillars for customer engagement, employee engagement that continue to be important and we can see it driving forward is going to be being proactive, being personal, and being digital. This needs to be the mantra of customer experience. Now, people may go, well, I'm in the hotel industry. How do I do that? And I think it's the same thing. It's being aware. It's using data to forecast customer and employees' needs, proactively engaging with them in a way that's personal and unique wherever possible, and doing it in digital channels. I'm not saying that everything is going to be digital, but digital is a great place to start from because most of us, and not even just old people like me, but most of us now are leaning in with digital as our first point of communication for our day-to-day lives. So again, here we at Transform CX thinking about this last year and what we've observed, the trends that continued, we see are virtual employees, work from home, hybrid work models, a strong focus on the employee, whether that's retention and growth, supporting them with the appropriate compensation, training, and engagement, and delivering a proactive, personal, and digital experience to your customers. Thanks again for the time. Hope you all have a wonderful holiday season and a very, very successful 2023.